Oh, how shooters have changed over the years. We've gone from having health packs, circle strafing, and fuck tons of weapons, to regenerating health, cover systems, and only being allowed to carry 2 weapons. While these designs are all well and good, sometimes you just want to blow shit up. And this shooter is a fun throwback to the old days. Hard reset.
The machines are our enemy. The corporation's eggheads proposed a theory implying the existence of an unsurpassable evolutionary limit of the current AI.
Created by Flying Wild Hog, Hard Reset is a fast, fun, and slick cyberpunk first-person shooter that easily evokes the feeling of shooters like Doom and Painkiller. And do you know what's the one thing about those games that no one ever brings up? Their stories. And that's because they're just terrible. Despite having fairly well done cinematics, Hard Reset's story is as well told as The Lord of the Rings if it was read by an Alzheimer's patient. I honestly couldn't understand what the hell was going on, but from what I could tell, humanity is at war with machines, we're held up in our last city, when there's a breach, a corporation sends a guy called Fletcher to kill the guy responsible, and there's something about nanomachines and AI interfacing. It's a mess.
For fuck's sake, are you blind?
But that's not what you play this game for. You play it for the action, which thankfully is great. As previously stated, it faithfully recreates the action of games like Doom, giving you a wide variety of ways to shoot up enemies. You have 2 guns that shift between different firing modes that function like different weapons. Rifle, shotgun, rocket launcher, railgun, laser rifle, etc, etc. Though nice, it would have been more aesthetically pleasing if we saw different weapons rather than just 2 changing shape. There's also no way of saying this without sounding like a mouth-foaming psychopath, but shooting up killer robots just isn't as satisfying as killing people or monsters. Whatever glee I get from taking out a steamrolling wheelie bin is undermined by the fact I got much more satisfaction from killing undead horrors in Painkiller or shooting up terrorists in Call of Duty. Thankfully, there is a good variety of enemies to go up against, and each deploy different attack patterns and require different strategies to take down, so you're not going to get bored taking on killer bowling balls and Roombas anytime soon. Also, as much as I like this game, it's not easy on the eyes. A few times I had to look away because I felt eye strain coming on, and if the footage isn't a dead giveaway, don't play this if you have epilepsy. Then there's the issue of playtime. Now, this is a short game. If you steamrolled through it, you could easily beat it in 1 or 2 days tops. But this isn't a deal breaker, it stops the game from getting stale through its predominantly samey environments. The time is alleviated though with the last Exile expansion, which adds 5 more levels, some more enemies, some changes of environment, and for some reason continues the poorly told story. Not only that, but the expansion now comes with the main game for free as standard. Also, before I wrap this up, I have one last thing to say. Why can't I save manually? I know this isn't a big deal, but it just really annoys me. Alright, that aside, Hard Reset is a fast, fun, slick, old-school shooter for better and for worse. It brings back fond memories of the early days, and while it does fall short lengthwise and has nothing to offer in the story department, it makes up for its deficiencies. It's a solid shooter that'll keep you entertained if you're looking for something to play, especially if you got burned by the new Battlefront.